Royals, what's going on? It's your girl Q the Queen here, back with another video. Now, we just stumbled upon a little bit of rumblings that the sneaker birdies have brought across our way. But first, if you're loving the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you're liking the content, hit that like button, and if you have any thoughts, concerns, any feedback, hit that comment section, because me and my royals, we talks about it. All right, now by now you have seen multiple types of content as it relates to the Bred 4 Reimagined. Okay, you've seen on foots, you've seen first looks, you've seen reviews, all of the things, because some folks got them early, showing them off, flexing a little bit. You know how it goes in the sneaker content world. However, 500,000 pairs are said to be the amount available for the drop date. There's also been conversation about a shock drop, which would make sense because if they're plentiful, typically a shock drop comes into play, or early access drop comes into play prior to the launch day. Okay, so that's typically how we know, like, hey, Nike has a good amount of these, so they'll be able to, you know, supply a nice little pre-care package for those of us that get access, and then those of us that want to wait for the release day will have plenty of time to be able to do that. And everybody that's trying for these will have an opportunity to get a pair. That's the way it's supposed to be. Now, as it relates to the actual reimagined concept, so to speak, these are actually going in the direction of the leather, replacing the nubuck suede. Nubuck suede is that legendary classic style that everybody, you know, kind of glorifies when it comes to the Bred 4. Although MJ didn't do much in them as far as winning championships, but you know, but he did do some cool things in the shoe. Dope shots, dope moments, obviously high flying dunks, all of the things, right? Creating moments, making the kind of propelling that particular colorway in that shoe up in the category of just classic options. So this reimagined version, I mean, to my opinion, it matches pretty much what all of the other iconic 4s, well, most of the other iconic 4s are, which are leather uppers, right? So I think it's natural that this one actually comes across pretty easy as it relates to, you know, our perspective on whether or not we like them. A lot of people were kind of cold on them at first. I'm noticing it's growing on a lot of folks. For me, I'm probably one of those individuals as well, but it took the official images for me to really see, like, yo, these are looking pretty sweet. These are looking pretty sweet. So, and you guys know I'm not a Jordan head, so this coming from me, I would imagine you'll hold this in a higher regard, okay? So these are looking pretty clean, pretty sweet. That leather is dope, obviously. Even with the nubuck suede pair, you can pretty much beat them to the ground and they still be in pretty good shape. But I think this leather, you're gonna be able to do, for the most part, pretty much the same, if not even more. Leather, to me, is a lot better to manage. And then that black, gray, and red, of course, is a colorway that, you know, we've all become accustomed to when it comes to classic Jordans. And yeah, I definitely, at the end of the day, 500,000 pairs. I think I'm probably gonna go ahead and take a little gander, you know, a gander leading into a purchase, and then them being in my hand, and then eventually on my feet, you know. So let's just say I bought in, I'm ready. February 17th, I think, is when they drop. So definitely looking forward to February 24th, one of them. But anyway, when they drop, definitely gonna be looking forward to them. If the early access thing does happen, you know, might, you know, if I get an opportunity, might have to go ahead and go ahead and, you know. But yeah, so definitely a clean pair. I'm not always a fan of Reimagined as an overall concept in terms of shoes, just because some of the previous ones were simply a more worn look, which I've kind of been one of those folks that have kind of been up in the air or hesitant when it comes to buying a shoe that looks worn, buying it brand new, but it looks like it's been around, like it's been in my collection and sitting and creating that aged look, so to speak, or developing that aged look. So I'm glad that some of the other reimagineds are not a worn look. They're just, hey, this is what a different concept of what this shoe could be. Okay, so I'm feeling that. I respect that. And like I said, I definitely am probably gonna go ahead and grab a pair. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that 500,000 pair little tidbit. So what are y'all thinking? Are y'all more confident that you'll be able to get a pair? Do you want a pair? Do you not want a pair? What do you think about the leather twist to the Reimagined Bred 4? Yeah, let me know in the comments section. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. But before I do, yeah, just over this weekend was my Founders Day from my sorority, you know, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. So happy Founders Day to all of my sorors out there that may be watching me. Those who might stumble upon me, if you know a Delta, let her know, hey, you know, I just happened to follow somebody that's in your sorority. So, oh, you know what? This will match my Bred 4, as a matter of fact. So I'll go ahead and grab those and be ready to go. All right, sorors, we ready. We ready. Let's go. But anyway, I'm out of here. Until next time, royalty.
The queen is hot.